welcome to our deep dive, into the world of jokes.
Yeah.
We've got Richard Wiseman's 1001 jokes, and we are ready to laugh.
I'm so ready.
And, it's amazing how jokes can connect us, across cultures, generations.
Oh, that's true.
And what's really cool about this book is that most of the jokes are in that classic setup punchline format, which is like a recipe for a good chuckle.
It really is.
So
Right here.
what have you got for us?
Okay, so let's jump right in.
Okay.
Joke number 88. It's a vampire joke.
Oh.
Okay, so picture this. 3 vampires walk into a bar.
Okay.
The first 2 order glasses of blood.
Uh-huh.
But the third vampire wants something different.
Mm.
A glass of plasma.
Ooh.
What does the bartender say?
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
And the bartender says,
Yeah.
okay, that's 2 bloods and a bloodlight then.
Oh, that's good.
Love that one.
Love that.
All right, this next one is joke number 225.
Okay.
It's a little groan-worthy,
Okay.
but I kind of love it.
2 sailors are looking at their biscuits,
Uh-huh.
and they see all these weevils.
Yeah.
One sailor asks his mate,
Yeah.
is it better to eat the big one or the small one? What do you think the answer is?
I don't know. Tell me.
Always choose the lesser of 2 weevils.
Oh, very clever.
I know. Right?
Playing on the phrase,
Yes.
the lesser of 2 evils.
Exactly.
I see what you mean about the groan-worthy puns.
Yes.
But it does make you think about the words
Yeah.
in a different way.
It does.
It's good.
Okay, last one for this round.
Okay.
Joke number 357.
All right.
It's a science joke.
Ooh. I like these.
Okay, so 2 atoms
Mm-hmm.
are strolling down the street.
Yeah.
One atom panics and exclaims, oh no, I just dropped an electron.
Oh, no.
His friend asks if he's sure,
Right.
and he replies,
Yeah.
yes, I'm positive. I love that one.
I love that one.
Works on a couple levels.
It does.
You got the wordplay on positive,
Yep.
but it also plays on, our basic understanding of atoms and electrons.
You don't have to be a scientist.
To get it.
It's amazing how jokes can take something familiar
Yeah.
and turn it on its head.
Absolutely.
It's like they're giving our brains a little workout,
Right.
but in a fun way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what makes humor so engaging.
Mm-hmm.
But, not all jokes rely on wordplay.
That's true.
Sometimes the humor comes from simply observing the absurdities of everyday life.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like this one joke number 270.
Okay.
If you never can make things work from the first try, skydiving is not for you.
I love that.
Like a little piece of wisdom
Yeah.
disguised as a joke.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, ready for another one?
Bring it on.
All right, joke number 750.
Okay.
Tell a man there are 400 billion stars and he'll believe you. Tell him a bench has wet paint and he has to touch it.
That is so true.
Isn't it?
Why are we like that?
I don't. It makes you think about the curious nature of humans.
Yeah.
Our willingness to accept vast abstract concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Yet our irresistible urge to test things for ourselves.
Maybe it's that need for tangible proof.
Or maybe.
Or maybe we just like getting our hands dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive into some jokes that embrace pure absurdity.
I love those.
I do too.
The ones where logic takes a back seat.
Yes.
And we just enjoy the silliness.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Joke number 229.
All right.
Where would you find a tortoise with no legs?
Ooh. I don't know where.
Wherever you left it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I love it.
It's so simple.
It's the simplicity of it that gets me.
Yeah.
You automatically imagine this tortoise like trying to get around
Right.
without legs.
Yeah.
But the punchline brings us back down to earth.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder not to overthink things.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. Joke number 407.
Okay.
A turtle is mugged in New York City by a gang of snails.
What?
When the detective arrives, the turtle says, I don't know it all happened so fast.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's just ridiculous.
I know.
The image of a slow-moving turtle being robbed by even slower snails
Yes.
is hilarious.
It's so funny.
It plays on our stereotypes of these
Right.
creatures and puts them in a completely unexpected scenario.
That's true.
I love it.
Okay, last one for this round.
All right.
Joke number 996.
996. Okay.
A guy throws a snail across the lawn into the street.
Okay.
2 years later, he hears a knock on his door.
Uh-huh.
It's the snail who says, what was that about?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That delayed punchline is brilliant.
Right.
You're waiting for the punchline
Oh,
for 2 whole years.
It's so good.
It really emphasizes just how slow snails are.
One thing I've noticed is that Animals are often the stars of the show in these jokes.
It's true.
Right.
Animals offer a safe and relatable way
Yeah.
to explore human characteristics and behaviors.
Like the classic chicken crossing the road joke.
Yes.
We all knew the punchline
Right.
to get to the other side.
Right.
But it's that universality of the setup that makes it enduring.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can relate to the idea of a journey.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a chicken on a mission.
Speaking of animals on a mission.
Yes.
What about joke number 89?
Okay.
A polar bear walks into a bar and orders a pint of bitter.
Mm-hmm.
The bartender raises an eyebrow and says, "Why the big paws?"
I love that one.
I love that.
That's a classic pun
Yeah.
that plays on, our fascination with these majestic creatures.
It's a good one.
It is.
Okay, last one for this round.
Okay.
Joke number 230.
Right.
Why did the squirrel fall out of the tree? Because it was dead.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. That one's dark. It's a little dark, but I love it. It's funny, though,
No.
the unexpectedness of the punchline is
Yeah.
what makes it funny.
Yes.
We don't usually associate squirrels with such morbid scenarios,
We do not.
but there it is.
That's true.
It's a reminder that humor can be found in the most unexpected places, even in the face of something as serious as death.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm loving this deep dive.
me too.
So far, we've got wordplay, observational humor,
Yeah.
absurdity, and a whole lot of animals.
And a whole lot of animals.
I love it.
It's great.
Yep.
These jokes offer a fascinating glimpse into how our minds work
Mm-hmm.
and how we find humor in the world around us.
That's true.
It is. Welcome back to our deep dive into 1001 jokes. I'm still chuckling over that snail revenge joke. The image of that snail slowly making its way back after 2 years is just too funny.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's amazing how these simple jokes, they create these vivid images
They do.
in our mind.
Yeah.
And speaking of images, I've noticed a bunch of jokes that play with size and scale
Oh, yeah.
in really funny ways.
Yeah, those jokes that make us think about impossible scenarios.
Yes.
Like how many elephants.
Like how many elephants can fit in a Mini Cooper?
Yes, exactly.
Like this one joke number 355. How do you get 4 elephants into a Mini?
I don't know how.
2 in the front, 2 in the back.
No, of course.
Right.
It's so silly. But it works.
It does.
Because it completely ignores logic and reality. It's
Yeah.
like a child's perspective on the world.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for another one?
Bring it on.
Joke number 838.
Okay.
It's a whole series of jokes about elephants in a fridge.
Okay, this sounds intriguing.
So it starts with the classic Mini Cooper question.
Okay.
How many elephants can you get in a Mini?
Right.
And the answer, of course, is 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Uh-huh.
But then it asks,
Yeah.
how do you know if there's been an elephant in the fridge?
Oh, I'm not sure. How?
There's footprints in the butter.
Okay.
And it keeps going,
Mm-hmm.
adding more elephants and more footprints.
Okay.
Finally, it asks, how do you know if there's been 4 elephants in the fridge?
Okay, I give up. How?
There's a Mini parked outside.
Huh. I know. It's like a comedic chain reaction.
It is.
Each punchline adding to the absurdity of the previous one.
Yes.
I can just picture this chaotic scene of elephants raiding a fridge.
It's like a cartoon come to life.
I know it is.
It's interesting how these jokes often rely on visual imagery
It's true.
to create humor.
They make us imagine
Yes.
scenarios in our minds.
Yeah.
Which adds to the fun.
For sure. Like this one, joke number 90.
All right.
It's a little wordy, but bear with me.
Okay.
What do you get if you cross an agnostic, a dyslexic, and an insomniac?
Oh, that's a good one.
The answer is someone who stays up all night wondering if there's a dog.
I love that one.
Right.
It's funny because we can all relate to feeling confused or sleep deprived sometimes.
Yeah.
And the capitalization of dog makes it sound like some kind of mysterious entity.
Exactly.
I love it.
Okay, here's a short one that paints a funny picture.
Okay.
Joke number 995. 2 bugs go out of a concert.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller one asks, shall we walk home or take a dog?
Huh. It's the scale shift.
Yes.
That makes it funny.
It does.
We automatically think of a dog as a pet.
Yes.
But for these bugs, a dog is like a giant monster truck.
I know.
I love that.
Right.
That's great.
I'm noticing that these jokes,
Yeah.
they aren't just about making us laugh.
Yeah.
They also make us think about things
Right.
in different ways.
That's a great observation.
Yeah.
Humor can be a powerful tool
Yes.
for challenging our assumptions
Mm-hmm.
and expanding our perspectives.
Like this one joke, number 272.
Okay.
Never wrestle with a pig. You both get all dirty, and the pig likes it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right?
That's a great analogy.
Yes.
For those pointless arguments we sometimes get into.
I know.
It reminds us that even if we win, we might end up feeling worse than when we started.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's best to just walk away from the mud.
Sometimes it is.
Okay, ready for a joke about divorce?
Oh boy, here we go.
Joke number 441.
Okay.
A mother and daughter are looking for Barbie dolls and are shocked to discover that divorced Barbie costs £250.
Okay.
When they ask why she's so expensive, the assistant says, well, with the divorced Barbie, you get the house, the car, the children.
Ouch.
I know.
That one hits close to home for a lot of people.
It does.
It's funny.
It is.
But it also makes you think about the financial realities of divorce.
It's like the joke is holding up a mirror to society and saying, look, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's doing it in a way that makes us laugh.
Right.
Which is pretty amazing.
It's a reminder that humor can be both entertaining and thought-provoking.
Yeah.
It can make us laugh while also prompting us to consider deeper issues.
I'm really enjoying this exploration of jokes.
Me too.
It's making me appreciate the power of humor in a whole new way.
It's fascinating to see how these little bits of language can elicit such a wide range of emotions and reactions.
That's true. Welcome back to our deep dive into Richard Wiseman's 1001 Jokes. I'm having a blast with this book. We've got puns, we've got absurdity, we've got animals. What else could we ask for?
I know, right? There's just something so satisfying about a good joke. And I think what makes this collection so interesting is the variety of humor styles. There's something in here for everyone.
Absolutely. We've talked about wordplay and puns, those jokes that make you groan, but also kind of make you admire the cleverness.
Yes, those groaners, as you call them.
Yeah.
I think they work because they make us think about language in a different way. They highlight the flexibility and ambiguity of words.
Exactly. Like this one joke, number 352. Why has Edward Woodward got so many D's in his name? The answer is because otherwise he'd be called Eeyore Woowar.
Huh. It's so silly. But it's also clever. It makes you think about how we form words and how changing just one letter can completely change the sound.
Okay, here's another one that plays on words. Joke number 408. Where does a king keep his armies? The answer, in his sleeveys.
That's a classic. It's one of those puns that makes you groan. But you can't help but smile at the same time. It's like a little mental puzzle that we enjoy solving.
I think our brains are just wired to appreciate those unexpected connections between words. It's like a little surprise that makes us laugh.
It's funny you should mention connections. I'm noticing a theme running through some of these jokes. They're about different professions and occupations.
Oh, yeah. Like doctors, lawyers, even pizza chefs. I wonder if those jokes reflect how we view these different jobs in society.
That's a great point. Humor can often be a way of commenting on social norms and stereotypes.
Like this one joke, number 93. An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. The barman asks, is this a joke?
I love that one. It plays on our expectations. We're primed for a punchline based on national stereotypes, but then the joke turns it around and makes us question the very nature of the joke itself.
It's like the joke is saying, we know what you're thinking, and we're one step ahead of you. Okay, here's a slightly darker one about a pizza chef joke, number 545. Police were called to a Pizza Hut after the body of worker was found covered in mushrooms, onions, ham, and cheese. A police spokesman said that the cause of death had not been established, but there was a strong possibility that the man had topped himself.
Oh, wow. That one's definitely pushing the boundaries, but it's also cleverly worded, using the pizza-making term topped to create a dark humor moment.
It definitely makes you think about the potential hazards of working in the culinary arts. But on a later note, let's switch gears to some jokes that are just pure silliness.
I love those, the ones that don't require any deep thinking, just pure enjoyment of the absurd.
Exactly. Like this one, joke number 539. Me. Ask me if I'm an orange.
Yeah.
Are you an orange? Me? No.
It's the simplicity of it that gets me. We expect some kind of clever wordplay, but it's just a straight no. The joke is on us for expecting something more complicated.
It's like a reminder to not take everything so seriously.
Okay, here's a classic dad joke. Joke number 847. When the wheel was invented, did it cause a revolution?
That's so bad. It's good. I love how it uses a historical event, the revolution, to make a pun on the word wheel. It's so cheesy, but I can't help but laugh.
Well, it seems like we've come full circle in our deep dive into 1001 jokes.
We've explored wordplay, observational humor, absurdity, and even a touch of dark humor. It's been a real roller coaster of laughs.
And I think what we've learned is that humor is more than just telling jokes. It's a way of looking at the world, connecting with others, and finding joy in the unexpected.
I couldn't agree more. Thanks for joining us on this hilarious journey through the world of jokes. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
And remember, a good laugh is always good medicine. Until next time, keep those smiles coming.